I think Isaac's next, right? No. Yes, because all the other guys are down, right? Yes, they're all down.
One guy's asleep.
One's asleep. He can't wake up until something happens. Oh, no, actually.
Yeah, I think he can.
Constitution saving throw or something?
No, he doesn't get to make saving throws, but the tidal wave splash would have had a chance.
I was going to say, wouldn't that? Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Well, it would have hurt
Does that mean
him
he
too.
took damage?
Yes, he would have
Okay.
taken damage from it. So let's see here. I'm just going to pull up the spell again so I can make sure I'm doing this correctly. Sleeper takes damage. He doesn't even get to make a saving throw. He just wakes up, correct? Correct. So he does automatically fail the saving throw for it. Take the full damage from tidal wave, which was
18.
18. Yep, I was going to say it was 9 halved, so... Oops. So he is on the ground at the start of his turn, soaking wet. He took the full brunt of the tidal wave as it passed through. Stands up on what appear to be kind of unshaky legs. Looks over at the elf. Kind of frenetically looks over at the gnome. And starts to run away.
Sweet.
That's fine.
His first few steps are a little bit staggered. He doesn't have the best footing underneath him, and he seems pretty hurt, all things considered. But he spends his action to dash, and he tries to get as far away from here as possible. And you'll notice he's running basically to the east, which is to say everybody else is kind of facing out the north. He's running equidistantly both from you guys and from his own, from the looks of things. He's trying to get away from everything.
Good,
Fair.
sir. Do that.
He's a smart lad. He's a keeper.
Yeah.
Now that he has had his turn, the only remaining dude now, it is Isaac.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the Deadeye sharpshooter trick on this gnome because I just saw him go Godfather all over Karash.
He just lit Crash the fuck up.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that
Okay.
on the first attack. So here we go. I'm
You
prone on
You
the
have
roof.
actions. You have action surge, right?
I do, but the bullets don't work to use that this turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Though you could burn it to reload and then be ready for your next turn. So it could still be usable, just not to maybe get as many shots off, but it would set up your next turn better. So there's options.
Yeah. So let me that's going to be an advantage roll. Come on, baby. I'm
boy.
going to use luck. Screw that. So I'm re-rolling that. That's horrible.
Yeah, it was a 5 and a 4.
Okay, 22 to hit.
That hits.
11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Now I'm just going to do my regular follow-up. 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
And then I'm going to do... Oh, I'm sorry. I said 11. It was 21 because it added the 10 damage.
Oh, you were doing sharpshooter? That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so 21. Got it.
And now I'm going to use my last combo. So I'm out of grit now. Uh, 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Damn.
Oh, no. You know what? I'm going to use luck again. I'm draining all my... I'm so upset about Karash.
Luck is one extra dice, right?
Should be. You don't get to reroll with advantage.
Yeah. Don't reroll with advantage.
But don't you re-roll everything?
No.
Okay.
No, that's broken as hell.
Let me just re-roll one, just like a regular attack then.
It also has to be decided before you know.
Critical
if it hits or
fail.
not,
So
all right. Okay.
You tried.
I did try.
That also means the gun is broken because it
Okay.
misfires.
Then I gotta use my last luck
Yeah, to
piece
say,
because I absolutely
I should
cannot.
warn you
Well-
because yeah.
Well, doesn't luck let you pick the dice that you use?
So then I could use. So it would have been like 3.
Yes, so you can do that. You can choose one of the earlier outcomes. It'll still miss, but it won't be a misfire. So yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
You
that's
can keep the final point of luck. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why it turns disadvantage into super advantage.
Yeah, right.
Because you have 3 dice to pick from at the end. Even if you were supposed to take the lowest, you cannot pick the highest.
Gotcha.
Just not 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So that's it for you, right? You're gonna move or?
Nope, I'm prone on the edge of the roof. As long as there's not like fire on me right now, I'm fine.
Did you use all your actions? You have an extra
on
one.
your sleeve.
I attacked my main action.
You have the one from haste though. The
Yeah,
hasted
but
action.
I've hasted you for a reason.
Oh,
you have the range here.
So you have another.
Did that add anything to my attack?
No, that's your AC.
Oh, AC. Okay.
Dexterity saves.
Then I will just reload everything. That would be great.
Okay.
So then I'll be ready for action surge next turn.
Sure. Makes sense.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And you'll have his hasted action still too. So.
Awesome.
Okay, that's it then. Yep.
Yeah.
No movement or anything.
No.
Okay. Karash.
Woo!
I will have you make a Constitution saving throw, please, Isaac.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh,
As
like
the,
what? Well,
as the smoke billows up from the house in
21.
your direction. Okay. You can tell that you don't want to be here for too long, but for now you're able to kind of cover your mouth and the smoke is not bothering you in the slightest.
Okay.
So you're like, yeah, this is probably not great, but I'm okay for now.
In my head, my mask helps.
Yeah.
all right. Meow.
What you got, boy?
What you want? I'm gonna use my action to make me less dead. I'm gonna put 25 points into my
I don't know
pool of HPs.
anybody else.
When I think about it, I tell myself, oh.
Let's relay on hands, everybody. In case you weren't sure what's.
That's actually what that's called. It's not called sing a song. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a bard. I don't know if you knew this about me or not.
Yeah. The joke is he's touching himself, everybody.
Yes, I am touching myself. And then as a bonus action, I will cast Hunter's Mark on my new Nomi friend.
Okay.
What are
you gonna name him?
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Yeah.
Nomi Mon.
That's good.
Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna eyeball this motherfucker like I'm going to eat his face now.
He does not like it.
Fortunately, he can probably just gun your ass down. So.
No. All right, it is the elf's turn. I'm just deciding here.
She's got to stand up still.
She does. She is going to. 300 feet. Well, she doesn't even need to move then. Though half her movement is expended by standing up, just for the record, in case she does need to try to get closer, but I don't think she does. I'm just trying. This is where like the theater of the mind is important, and why at the high levels we may have no choice but to have tokens because there's a lot going on. But I'm trying to make sure I have this right with who's where. Can do that. Catch that. Now. She is going to. Let me just double check this real quick. Apologies. I thought I had her turn ready, and then some people moved.
Time to just give up. Honestly,
she
don't know
surrenders.
what she's doing here. It just seems she's already failed. She burned the house. You know.
She kind of she like shakes her head and like she blinks. She's like, "Where am I?"
Water was my weakness. It broke the hold over me.
Did I leave the kettle on?
I've been brainwashed this whole time.
So she does use the remainder of her movement to get closer to you, Grail.
Cool.
Still about 30
I'm
feet
fine to
away.
everyone.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Awesome.
I don't know why this keeps working out this way, but
20, not natural.
that is enough. You feel this magic sort of seeping into your head, and for this the briefest moment, you start to like question which side you're on, and then you shake off the effect. And nothing happened from the casting of suggestion.
Oof.
Oh, that's good.
I
I kind of wanted to see him make out, though.
Somewhat frustrated by this, she's moved, so that's about the end of her turn for now. So, Lena.
Okay.
Do work.
I've also...
I'm thinking.
Good news is that in between there, Rollins succeeded on his first death saving throw.
Oh Christ.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
That
probably-
is he is dying.
Yeah.
I need to.
Yeah.
Get
I feel
down
I should
there.
probably remind you all.
Oh, I'm aware, and I can't do shit about it.
Can I get down from the roof easily? How easily
You
can I
can
get
jump.
down?
Mostly easily. It's only 10 feet. What's the worst that could happen?
Break all my legs and die?
All of them.
Historically,
you're
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
good.
it's
Yeah.
you got 2. So
To be fair,
like,
she has forms where she could have more than 2, so she's probably used to speaking,
Yes,
more broadly.
that's fair. How painful would that be if I were to jump?
I don't know. How bad do you think a natural 1 would be? Overall, honestly, it's not that bad. It's not going to put you down. Even if you failed it spectacularly, it's not going to kill you in one shot or
Okay.
anything.
Is there a way, for the flavor, she can grab
I was
my
thinking
arm,
this.
and then I could at least lower her
Hey,
so
that would
it's
be awesome.
You
That
can use
yeah,
your
we should do
reaction.
that. Yes.
For flavor, yes, it's not going to assist you, no.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait, doesn't Healing Word have a range?
Healing Word does have a range.
Oh, maybe I could. Oh, I guess I could just do it from up
just
here.
lean over the top of the porch and be like, "You're a hero."
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do healing word on Rollins from a distance. I'm gonna cast it at level 2
Okay,
just to help him out a little bit.
sure.
9.
Plus the
9
4,
healing.
so 13.
So 13 healing points.
Which is pretty good for Healing Word, because it's
Oh, okay.
only D4s.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
So that's enough to bring him back from the brink. He is still sprawled across the rocking chair and still sitting right next to fire, but he is conscious and doing better. What else you got?
I can't do a tidal wave though again, can I?
Nope.
Wonder if there's anything else I could do.
One spell per turn.
You should probably try to get into this fight. We need some temporary HP to soak up these guns.
I was actually just thinking about turning into my giant dragon form. So that. Can I jump? Okay, I have a question. Can I jump
Yes.
off the
Animorphs.
The
roof?
answer is yes. You
And
should
then
be doing this.
as I'm jumping, I transform into my dragon and then
Yes.
fly down.
And then Isaac reaches his hand out to help you down. You can pull him off the roof.
Yeah. No,
Yes, you certainly
that
can
is
do
what
that
I-
because your
okay.
dragon can fly/float. So
Yes.
absolutely, you can
And
jump
then-
off the roof
Also,
in a cool
it's
fashion.
badass.
Yes. I'm going to do that. That was actually
Now you're
something
thinking
I
with
was
portals.
thinking about. Let me see. How far can dragon go?
We would have just overruled Chris even if he said you couldn't. Collectively the group would have
got
agreed
this.
you could do that.
Style points.
Once per session, you guys can do that.
Okay, so it says I can fly 60 feet. So if I'm jumping from the roof and I fly 60 feet, can that get me to the gnome?
Yeah,
Okay. And I definitely want to try and attack the gnome if I can.
you can.
I
Yeah.
can? Okay. Breath
Healing
weapon.
Word's a bonus action. This is one of those ways where being a bonus action can help you.
Ooh, that's very good.
Spoon druids.
I'm going to do breath weapon because I am tired of everything.
Okay. Constitution.
15 to hit.
I don't think you have to. Why does it have an attack roll? You don't have to.
Why?
Oh.
Why does it?
That's fine.
It just thinks it does, and it's rolling d20s.
Okay, well that's fine.
Oh.
It
okay.
just happens, and the things in
Okay.
the range have to make a saving throw. He rolled a natural 19, so
Dang it.
he has a nice plus to con anyway, so he was likely to succeed. He still takes half damage though.
It's good. At 24.
So 24 halved to 12.
Nice.
As you roll up on him and then exhale this blast of ice in this cone in front of you, some of it kind of crystallizes the ground where it's still wet from the tidal wave that passes through as it just streaks across the ground in front of you.
Nice.
Catches the gnome to some extent. He's able to leap out from the worst of it on the ground hitting him, but it's still some of the shards catch him as he moves backwards. In flavor, he's not moving, but you know what I mean. And he takes some damage from it. He's also still right next to you for the purposes of he has a gun, and that's bad, as Isaac can tell you. So, yeah, that's your turn, though, because that's move standard. Well, sorry, move action minor, 4th edition. So, back to the top with Tessian.
How far away is this new?
From you, probably not more than 30, 40 feet, since you kind of split the difference between where Karash was and Isaac on the roof.
Yeah, he'd be 30 based on where he was standing next to me at the beginning.
Yep. So relatively close.
And the woman is farther, though.
Yes, since she had to move diagonally, she's probably still like 90 feet or so from you. She did move somewhat closer than she was before, but not a ton. Because she was still casting Suggestion from range.
Well, then I guess Tessian will move forward towards the gnome, 30 feet. And when he gets there, he will...
Thing does it make you go,
Tasty.
ew.
Tasty coon.
That would help for that.
I hope Taste Senpai notices me.
Baka.
Baka.
Is it, what kind of armor is the gnome wearing? Is it metal?
Yes.
Well, then, Tessian will just toss a nice shocking grasp at the gnome.
Okay.
Because I have advantage on that, then.
Do it, coward.
Nice.
Reach out and touch faith.
Oh, yeah. A 17 for 8 lightning damage.
A 17 hits on the dot.
Woo!
Ooh. Very nice.
And they also... what is it again? They can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay.
I don't know when that is, but yeah.
You never know. Is that it?
Move, action. Don't feel like teleporting currently, so yes. I'm good.
The gnome is up. He has a Dagron in front of him, as well as a Tessian now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the biggest fan of that.
There are 4 Tessians in front of it.
4 Tessians, a Dagron, and Karash, you're next to him too, right?
Yeah.
From last turn? Yeah.
A Dagron kin.
And Lena.
And I'm a giant dragon too.
She's
It's not-
the Dagron, guys.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
the
Dagron. I was
Oh, okay.
hearing something.
Yeah,
Dagron
yeah.
can.
Oops. Yeah.
It's a strong bad thing. It's
Dagron.
years ago now. I should stop probably
Okay.
referencing it.
Just never stop.
Dagron.
Never stop.
Consummate
referencing.
V's.
Consummate!
Always timely.
This is difficult with this many for him.
God, it's a tough life. He should probably just kill himself. That's
He's
really
going-
the feeling.
He takes the pepper box.
He's going to use...
A single tear.
I loved you. He uses his second wind to heal for 15. That's a bonus action.
Got some bull.
That's the start. That's the part I know is happening.
God, is it bad? I just want him to like pull out some like gunpowder, coat himself in it, and then the elf just
Kamikaze.
fireballs him.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
it takes us all out.
They're not necessarily too far from what's going to happen here, but
Oh my god.
What?
We're all grouped up around him. In theory, it's a bad spot.
Yeah, we just did the one thing you're not supposed to do around somebody with an AoE.
he pulls a hand axe off of his belt and is going to swing it at Karash.
Crash
That's
catches
a natural 15, so that is a 21 to hit.
Oh,
Just hits
barely.
again. Yeah, he's been
garbage.
sort of fortunate there. It's still not much, though. You take 8 points of slashing damage.
Great.
I'll try again. A natural 4 and then a 19 to hit, which does not hit. So only one of the first of the 3 attacks hits. And that's the end of his turn, because he's not going to try and move and risk all those opportunity attacks. That's crazy. Grail.
I'm super blindly just like going right for the elf. So I don't actually know how far away I am from her,
30
but
feet.
if I have to,
You're in range.
I'm in range. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna just run right up and.
She moved up to get in range for suggestion, so you're in range for sure.
Okay, so I am shedding my short bow. Gone. It's on the ground. I do this a lot apparently, but I'm done
It's
with
just
it.
disposable, like Yuri Lowell in his
Yep.
sheaths.
Yep, rapier out. I'm gonna stab at her.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes. No. 11.
Does not
Are
hit.
you using your fancy dagger or the regular dagger?
Regular.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you said rapier.
Rapier.
I
not
did,
dagger.
yes.
Let me-
I do have
There's-
my fancy dagger, but I didn't take it out.
Just
Attack
Nope.
misses. Pretty much exhaust all your movement to get there. Anything for a bonus, or are you good? Could disengage, or you just
Right
stay
there. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I'm gonna stay right there.
All right. The remaining blade, seemingly emboldened by having made it this far, continues to run off in the same
He's
direction.
in the distance now.
He keeps periodically looking behind him, but he keeps going.
Good.
Should also be noted he dropped his weapon when he left. So he's not even running with his weapon. He just like tossed the thing on the ground and bolted. So he is now getting to the point where he's almost difficult to see. He's a full 100+ feet away. So he's he's booking it. Isaac.
So, is there any, now let's go to Assassin's Creed, is there any hay bales or dirt pile, water puddle nearby the house?
It's a 10-foot drop, guys. It's like a D6 damage.
Yeah,
Still.
there's not.
Still.
There is some outside
you
the
say
barn.
that now, he's
but-
gonna lose a friggin' ankle.
Yeah, right. In front of the house, no.
Okay. I'm going to, what do I want to do? I wish I knew like if like a way I want to like grab onto something on the way down, or like I'm trying to think, or like if there's something like on the side of the house, grab a window, kind of, you know what I mean? Dexterity thing. This is what I work for. This is what I work out for. Every day when you come to my room and I'm doing pull-ups, this is what it's for.
I
Is there
mean,
anything like that?
I
Chris?
try and meet you in the middle on most of these, but there really isn't. I mean,
Okay,
there's a
it's just
window, but it
flush.
still is going to be not really any different than it would be just dropping down.
All right, I'm just gonna drop off the burning roof. I feel like it's probably
Make an acrobatics check.
a good time for that.
Plus, that side of the house is on fire, so most of the things you might hold on to are...
20.
Okay, you land no problem.
So now, is there any cover that I can take, or is this kind of now just like open area?
It's kind of open out in front of the house. If you want to go in like the doorway of the house or something, you'd have some possibilities there, but outside, you're out in the open.
Nah, it's fine. I'm gonna just start firing, just walking like, I want to say Pulp Fiction. I don't think they do that there, but I'm just gonna do Tombstone. Tombstone is a good one. Just walking and firing.
No!
So I'm gonna have a bunch of attacks. I'm out of grit, so I'm not gonna do the sharpshooter.
But this is where having sharpshooter as a feat is helpful, because you would have a hard time hitting him otherwise with 6 people around him.
Exactly. I was gonna say.
But you have no such problem.
Yep, that was the best choice to take this feat ever.
Especially a giant dragon.
Yeah.
Well,
I am very
giants.
big.
You know what I mean.
I'm sorry.
A big dragon.
So I'm like, everybody get
A
up! It's
large
time
girl.
to jam.
Large girl dragon.
I'm not fat, I'm big boom.
13 to hit,
Does not.
and I am going for the gnome. To
Yep.
be clear. 12 to hit,
Does not.
Come on.
Come on, kill him.
15 to hit.
Does not.
So that's like my first like volley. Now I'm gonna go for action surge,
Okay.
and this is my second volley.
So these should all be damnation, by the way.
Crit.
So I crit.
Okay.
Nice. Good.
So that is well, how do I do that? How do I do the crit damage?
If I'm reading this right, and Jason, you can verify for me, I think you rolled a 1 on the damage die, unfortunately.
But it says
But
0.
double it.
Yeah, so it should be 8 instead of 7, but
Oh, okay.
Big
because
crit.
if you double the dice, it would have been 2 times the 1, unfortunately.
Is there a way I can like just find that on the back end? Or
If
no?
you highlight the 7, it'll show you it's rolling a d10 plus your dex,
Oh, yeah.
which
Oh,
is 4,
it's a
plus
1.
the weapons mod. So yeah, it's so you
So it's
double
8.
the 1, yeah. So it is 8 damage instead of 7. So I got that.
Okay.
Sucks, but
It hit him for sure.
yes.
So then you said all damnation. Now what do you mean?
So you'll still have your bonus action to attack with Memoria if you want to once this is all done. But all your main
Oh,
attack
okay.
actions are with your main gun.
Okay.
Is he hasted as well?
Yes.
Then he gets 3 attacks for his first thing plus a bonus, doesn't he?
Yes.
He can take that extra attack anytime he wants.
Okay.
It doesn't add in any
Okay.
of these. It's just a
Oh,
separate
well, I
action.
thought you could get it twice for the action surge, but
No,
maybe
it's
not.
just a separate action that he can take to use in another attack down the road.
So this is 24 to hit
That
and 10
hits.
piercing.
okay. So you have another attack from the action surge, and then we'll deal with the hasted action and the bonus action.
And so damnation again.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is your haste then.
Okay, so 21 to hit,
That hits.
16 piercing.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't
Come
know that
on.
I don't know that you get anything else
Well, let me see. How many attacks is that?
because your extra hand would be a bonus action, right? That's what you're using. Is that what you're using?
So it's 2 attacks, the bonus action, 2 attacks. Yeah, so that's actually, that's the last of the attacks. Because you attack twice, you have a Memoria, and then that's your bonus action. You attack 2 more times, and then you have an extra attack from haste. So you got 6 attacks by using the action
So even
surge.
with action surge, I don't get another Memoria attack?
It's
No.
just an extra action. It's an action
Yeah.
surge. Yeah.
Okay.
So you get
Not a whole new
2,
turn.
when you action surge, you get however many attacks you have when you attack, basically, with your main attack action. So later on,
Okay.
you're going to have more attacks, which means your action surge will also be more attacks, but right now it's just 2.
Okay. So then with the hasted action, that
Right.
was
So you
good
attacked
for that
twice,
too.
you action surged to attack twice, you attacked with the hasted action, and you did your bonus action attack for 6 total shots,
So I still
3
did
of which
like
hit.
34
Yeah,
damage.
That
it was
guy
still-
had like a Gatling gun, and you just rolled up with like 2, and you're just like, whoa, 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 whoa,
It really
the same
is.
amount of
It
attacks.
kind of is Tombstone-esque because it's almost like the first few shots you're too angry or too like pissed off to hit, but then you're like finding your range as you miss on both sides. You're like, aha!
Good.
And the last 3 attacks all just kind of hit him. He just kind of staggers back from them.
Hell yeah.
He is not down yet,
That's all right.
but he is looking kind of messed up.
Good.
Yeah, you did do 34 points of damage there, which is good for this level. Okay, so that's everything you got. Bonus movement, regular action, so crash.
All right, longsword. I'ma smash Mel face in.
Smite this mother.
12 to hit.
No. But you have a hasted action.
Well, you
Yes,
have 2
I do.
attacks. Don't you have 2 attacks anyway?
I get 2 attacks.
Oh, okay. Then even before that. Ooh.
21 to hit.
Visually, it rolled off that 20, but a 21 does hit.
And then,
You could smite now.
no, hold on.
He's
4
doing his
extra
hunter's
damage
mark
'cause
first.
Hunter's mark.
Uh-huh.
So a total of 15 damage on that one.
Uh-huh.
And then 11 to hit. Oh, God.
Does not hit.
Okay, yeah, that's what I have. Do I have? I don't have any of those, do I? Yeah, I'm out.
Okay. Your one attack does strike true, but the gnome is still nimble and a small target despite everything that's happening around him. If anything, it's almost too crowded around him as you sort of have to stop your swings to make sure you're not hitting friends. That slight bit of hesitation gives him enough time to sidestep. But the one does find purchase, and there's kind of blood gushing out of it now. He's got some other cuts and scrapes and a couple of holes in him now. He looks rough, but he's standing.
Oh crap!
Let's see if he is after this. The elf is going to. She's just going to move away from you. You can roll an attack of opportunity, Grail.
I will
Do it.
take that.
Slit her throat.
Yeah.
Oh God. I mean, yeah.
And
like-
grab her scrotes.
Don't take the high road though.
Come, the crevasse.
13.
13 is not hit. So,
Oh, man.
with a determined look in her eyes, she starts to move away from you as you swing at her with the rapier. She kind of backdashes away from it. And she's going to move forward. And what's the radius on this? It's bad for some people, though less bad for one of you.
I'm hasted.
This might be Kono cold, and Lena might be resistant to it.
Not quite, but close. Let's see. 300
Lightning,
feet.
lightning.
She is going to cast. Why say it when we can describe it? Everybody that's around the gnome, you suddenly kind of look up as your attention is pulled away, and you watch as, inexplicably, with no clouds in the sky whatsoever, these chunks of hail start to fall down on you as she casts Ice Storm. I need everybody who's next to the gnome to make a dexterity saving throw.
Good luck,
Oh God, how do I do that as a dragon? Do I just do a dex?
I believe so. I don't think you have any pluses to saving throws as your dragon. So
Okay.
just a dex check plus his dexterity.
Are you flipping kidding me?
16.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
I rolled 2 8s.
Oh.
I had advantage, and I still rolled 2 8s.
And then does your, I don't remember for sure, maybe it doesn't say in there, but does your dragon have cold resist?
That would be cool.
Damage immunity's cold.
That's what I thought.
Oh
Okay.
Oh,
man.
immune.
So immune, even better.
Snap.
Sweet. Elf
What a cool
lady's
form.
about
It's only
to-
one of the
That's-
many elements, but still.
Yeah.
That's badass.
That's
The other two of you, of course, are failures, though. Sorry, they were failures. You are
No.
not failures. That's
Your
that's my
failures.
bad.
You also are getting hit with this hail.
thanks, Mom.
So the hail pelts you, Lena, and you are expecting, especially because this form is new to you, you're expecting like this to sting or hurt, and it just kind of bounces off your tough, scaly exterior, and you find that you're not harmed by it. Your companions are harmed by it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cold. It's so cold.
Let's see. And actually, you do take some damage from this. I lied to you, and I'm sorry.
Probably bludgeoning
Yes.
in there too.
But it will be much reduced, so don't worry. So, I lost the thing here. Everybody takes 10 bludgeoning damage.
Wait, does that include
Oh.
me as well?
But you saved successfully, right? You did. So
did.
you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
I take 5,
Halved because you
okay.
saved successfully. Those two take 10. And then the two of you take 13 cold damage. You take 0 because of your draconic form.
Okay.
So then, Chris, is there? Does she have advanced magic enough to like not?
Oh no,
hit?
he's getting hit too.
Oh, what a bitch!
But he does save on the throw, on the saving throw. It may not be enough still though. So that was 10 halved to 5, 13 halved to 6 for 11. Nope, he's still standing.
I'm at 7 HP, everybody. Tessine ain't looking so good. No, all the Tessines aren't looking so
And
good because she's
as-
yet to be hit by an attack.
That's true.
They're
Yeah,
all-
nobody's single targeted
yeah.
him yet. Oh, cold blimey. Like, that's not even his accent.